Hello everyone, welcome to your Mystic Affirmations. This is for Monday, October the 14th, 2019. Many blessings to you all. Let's see what we can glean from the cards for our positive energy injection for Monday, October 14th, 2019. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Gods and Goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as always, and we welcome your information here, and thank you for your presence. Here we go. The underlier is the Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands can mean conflict, but it doesn't have to be external conflict. It can be inner conflict. This is where we haven't quite gotten everything dialed in, and sometimes what we are asking for doesn't line up with what our intention is. Or the circumstances feel like they're not lined up with where you feel like you want to go. And that conflict is where we make that resolution to do things like this, to bring in the affirmations when the inside doesn't match the outside. It can also mean competition and being in a conflict, like a negotiation or something like that. And it doesn't mean you're in it by yourself. And it doesn't mean that it's a life or death conflict. This is just a struggle. And life, as you know, and we all know, life has its struggles. This is part of the way it goes. So we have to allow and try to learn something from each time we face this kind of thing. There is a reason, whether it feels like it is or not. And the card we have today is generosity. Money is positive energy, and it allows me to be generous to others. Now, this could be a conflict for some people, because even though you see money as a good thing, it may not feel like a positive energy. And I'll give a little explanation on that. If you're paying your bills and you're having a nauseous feeling, or you look at your bank account and you're feeling very negative, that's not positive, right? That's not, that makes you feel negative about money specifically. So I give the recommendation that you look at, every time you pay a bill, pay it with a glad heart. The ones that you can't pay right now, or you have to put off, or you have, whatever you're negotiating with them to pay, try to make sure that you do it in a place of honor and even neutrality. If you can get yourself to a place of non-emotion and realize that when you remove money from your bank account to pay a bill, you're making space for more to return. And if you have that kind of energy of flow, it's not going out to stay gone. It's going out so that more can come back. Think about it that way. Get more information. So sometimes we're in a place where we feel like we can't move. Okay, no matter if it's money or things going on with something that's gone wrong. Sometimes we need to consult with our friends or people who have an expertise in the matter, and try to even Google. Man, Google and YouTube have everything in the world on it, even how to fix things. I fixed I don't know how many appliances, even printers, using YouTube. So get more information. I'll just say that. YouTube and Google are amazing. We have more resources. Soul time. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge. So when we're in this conflict and we're in a place of asking for more information, have the idea that the information is out there. There's going to be an easy fix. There's going to be something. Someone's going to tell you something that's going to help you, and this is where you embrace the concept while while we are mortal, okay, and it seems like this physical body is very limiting, that the soul is limitless and timeless and infinite. And if you get that kind of concept in your mind, then if that's true, then we can do things beyond the physical, and that's where the spiritual energy comes in. And soul time is a whole different, there's no boundary of there's not 24 hours in a day in soul time. There's not 12 months in a year in soul time. It's a whole different concept. That's part of what we have to acknowledge, is that this lifetime is but just a tiny fleck in the existence of the universe. So our souls go on past this body, and just to know that this, even this conflict, whatever, anything that might stand in front of you, can't stand forever, because the soul is forever, but this conflict is not. This is only temporary. You have to remind yourself of that. Here's a good one. I am worth loving. I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love I have for myself. That's an important one. Others reflect the love that I have for myself. So if you do honor yourself in a spiritual and loving way, and realize that you are an infinite soul and not just this mortal body, when you do that, and when you acknowledge that you are an angelic being inside a human existence to learn, you can love yourself in a different way, because then you know for sure you've chosen this existence, and the obstacles that you're facing are lessons you wanted to learn as an angelic being. So this is part of what you chose, this unlimited existence into this mortal body, just to have these few lessons. So we have the Six of Cups here. The Six of Cups is talking about your soul family. So we're really having a lot of conversation about that in this reading. So the soul family are other beings of light on the other side that we've made it. It's like the family we have here, only this is DNA family. Soul family is through many lifetimes and reversing roles and being different roles and different energies with each other, some good, some bad. Some people's destiny is to be here to show us a bad example, or to help us get through a good thing or a bad thing in a good way. These are people you feel very close and bonded to, and without any reason, and they can be relatives, but most of the time they are not, and you feel like you've known them forever, even though it may be a very short time. And some of them come and just to be here for a little bit, and then they move on, and that's just the way it is. They're here to do the one thing, and then they drift off. And you know, I've had many good friends who I don't know where they are in the world right now, but they had an impact on my life in a very major way. Now we have the Chariot, which is talking about an upgrade. Very strong victory card. You see, she's very happy. This is moving up, 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 up and away. Okay, so she's just cheering away, and here goes the Chariot, very fast moving. It means everything upgrading. That means higher status, people looking up to you. Also financial breakthrough, spiritual breakthrough, big energy, and a victory. And Temperance. So Temperance is the major arcana for Sagittarius, as the Chariot is the major arcana for Cancer. But the Temperance card is talking about the Archangel Uriel also. Uriel is the keeper of divine thought and divine action and divine circumstance. So what this means is be patient. The universe is balancing out everything to assist you in having everything go exactly the right way, so that your synchronistic outcome just pours right out, like just a natural unfolding of all circumstances. So I wish you all a very wonderful Monday energy, and don't be in a place of lack. Allow yourself to realize that money is money is a constant flow, and if you can believe for more, more will show up. And if you understand that by using the companies that you feel a soul bond with, shop at places you feel like that's where you want your money and your intention to go, in a good place. That's important because that's when you're spending with intention. And that means that it returns with intention. So it changes the vibe and it gets out of this conflict place. So many blessings to you all. I hope you have a fabulous Monday. I'll see you again on Tuesday. Love, light, and abundance to you. Namaste.